Hello friends, 523 days over. After the attack on Moscow by the Ukrainian drones, Zelenskyy said that war is gradually returning to Russian territory and this is an irreversible, natural and absolutely fair process. On ground in north, the Russian army carried out attacks towards Novoseliivsky after some time and gained around 300 meters inside the village. It also carried out offensive on Swatovo sector and towards Novozahorivka direction, gaining some territory and strengthening its position. In south, nothing from Kherson region. On Zaporozhye direction from Orikhov's side, the combat intensity has reduced due heavy rains, and towards Rabatino there no change. Southwest of Zaporozhye towards Rimivka salient or sector, fierce battle is on near Staromayorsky, where the Russian army still holds outskirts of the village and full control over Eurozone. Adjacent to Staromayorsky, western side, Priyotne, it still remains with Russian army, and it seems that Ukrainians are planning to carry out offensive for this small establishment. In east, from Ugledar Marinka to Avdiivka, positional battles are on and artillery duels continue as heavily as before. On Bakhmut front, on the northern flanks, the Ukrainians claim that they have managed some territorial gains. However, there is no visible proof to that, and similar is almost in south-southwest of Bakhmut towards Klishivka and Drivka, as well as towards Kurdyumovsk. Interdiction missions continue from both the sides. The Ukrainians have increased their efforts. They used 3 drones to attack Moscow, though Russia claims that all of them were destroyed by using air defense as well as electronic warfare. But the debris caused some damage to the city business center. They also launched massive raids on Crimea Peninsula, but again neutralized by the Russians using air defense and electronic warfare, especially towards Tarkhankut Cape. Russians too continuing their interdiction missions, and they hit many targets inside Ukraine, especially Sumy, where they located huge war warehouses which were being used to shell Kursk, Belgorod and other adjacent regions. Ukrainians are continuing on their part shelling DPR regions. This is the overall situation as far as war is continuing, and the rhetoric from both the sides clearly indicates that war is not likely to be stopped in near future, and neither Moscow nor Washington is in mood to stop the war. They wanted to take it to the end, a so-called logical end, which is not possible unless nuclear warfare starts at a larger scale. Once it starts, it will not be contained only by using tactical nuclear weapons, though even they are massively dangerous and disastrous. In the meantime, various kinds of protests continuing, like in India against fascist regime. In Georgia, there was a protest by a small crowd against the arrival of Russian tourists, and they are against any relation with Russia. And there are many other countries belonging to CIS or ex-USSR where the hatred for Russia is pretty high. And that's all. Thank you.